Hello and welcome. Right then, we're going to get stuck in straight away. Let's get cracking. Right then, wow, it didn't take us long to get back to here. Hopefully things will settle down for us now. It is the month of May. The animals should be happy in the morning. I believe we've done everything. Yeah, I mean, apart from obviously me doing a lot of harm to the animals, which I feel terrible about. Yeah, grass. Fertilised, no. Ploughing, no rolling. We did all of that. We even rolled. That is just so. We were. This was the first time we've been totally on the ball. It really is. I'm quite pleased. Let's go through till tomorrow. There's only the big fent, which would be lovely because we'd earn 30,000 off doing that. But I'm trying to be a bit realistic. I mean, you might be able to get a buyer for it, and then you might be able to talk nicely to the bank manager, but no, I suppose it is true. I always say that, don't I? You can't have it both ways. You always say, and it is true that I do, that if we're allowed to borrow that, then we're playing within the rules. Then we will do it because it's allowed. And yeah. So 310, I think, something like that, with no extras. I always said this, it's the bigger the thing, the more profit you do make. And it's oh, I'm looking at the lot. No, I am. No, I'm right. No, I'm not. That's that's where we're looking. I have been very busy with my mods. I haven't done what I wanted. My plan was today to do some modelling, but as I sat down to actually do the modding, I thought, you've got an awful lot of stuff. Every time I come into the Giants engine, it's moaning about things in red, and I've still not cleaned everything up, but I've cleaned up a few of the earliest mods that I actually... now we need to, obviously, it makes us look very rich at this precise moment until we actually repay all that we owe. Actually, I think we might have had a loan as well, in which case, if we managed to pay that off and actually have quite a bit of cash, we really have done very well. Wow. Well, that's, yeah, we made about 20 odd thousand, and we had a debt as well, so we did make 30 odd thousand, as I said, which is brilliant. Right, so then we will go now through till tomorrow with a lot more change in our pockets. And it is 8 o'clock. Cotton's quite late, isn't it? So really all we've got to do is look after our animals and not let them go into the reds. Because we've done all of our field work, we can go and play video games all day. No, I don't really think that's the way that it is. Oh, my life. Now, that was a cracking... there was a cracking amount. Oh, the Supima. Now, I like that. I just don't like paying the full price, but we will buy that. Oh, we don't actually. That's true. We've just give it all away. We nearly are, though. So we just need to lend a little bit, which we shall. I think that's enough now. And then we will, from our profits, we will indeed buy the Supima. We might actually almost pay for it with this being a large item. Yeah, I'm quite enjoying this aspect of the game. It really is. I mean, I don't know if Giants might. Yeah, sometimes there have been times in the past when things like this have happened, and Giants go back on something. I know when the car incident where cars years ago were inverted, standard. It's a beautiful bit of kit. It's just I've always thought it's very, very expensive. Even that is quite, but it is very useful for us to stick. Obviously, only for when you... I mean, it sort of makes it normal ones into a bit of a breadle, doesn't it, really? Which is quite phenomenal, thinking about it. So, yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. Right, so then it's the month of June. I believe we could leave our cows because I'm quite sure they're recovered, because we did put a shed load of stuff in. Buffalo milk, obviously, they've only just recovered. Buffalo milk is only up to 574 litres. But, oh, now then, this is going to get interesting. Let's go and do a bit of a run though. I want to keep this going, and we're going to buy TMR. We want them to keep them in tip-top condition, even if it means, yeah, that sort of gave me a bit of a kick up. Oh, kick up the backside, that did. So let's just get these, like, keeping them in tip-top condition. In real life, it would help milk yield, which is obviously always a good thing. So TMR, 17 odd tons, and I would say that will keep us tip-top. Yeah, TMR. You know, I had a fault earlier where this was continuing to fill. Yeah, and on Riverbend Springs, yeah, a couple of mysteries as well. Now, obviously, the Small Farmers Kiosk is a map mod. Now, obviously, Giants allow you to make mods into mods, so you can put them in your folder, you can edit them and do all that. So, of course, I did. I took the Riverbend Springs Small Farmers Kiosk in. Now, a bit of a phenomenon happens, because obviously what you're actually doing is you're taking that mod. I like this because it's a bit of a paradox, and I think you'll probably agree. Now, on Riverbend Springs, the Small Farmers Kiosk is right outside the farm, the main farm, the starting farm, and unbeknown to all those people, now I did think that the prices were good with it. Well, they are. It gives you a 25% bonus on everything you sell there, which is why the prices are sometimes, they're not always high. It's still, the prices are still the prices, but the bottom line is, what you don't realise is you will get an extra 25% for everything that you sell, that you're allowed to sell at the Small Farmers Kiosk. Now, I thought, well, why don't we make this into a self-marketing thing, as you do, in your wisdom. Now, obviously, I was also going to make a map one but I thought, well, this is really good. We could just go self-marketing. And so I put the bonus up to 50%. So it's like, instead of it being 1.2, it's 1.5, which is a little bit like what Omertan has done for like selling prices. You're getting the things at 50% marked down basically. So half price you're getting from everything from the cheap selling station. So, but the phenomenon is, because it was originally a map-based thing, when you put it into your mods folder, it now is universal, and it's got a bit of a caveat with it, which is if you sell 20,000 like dollars, pounds, or euros worth of profit of a product, it takes 48 hours or 2 full months for it to recover the prices. So of course, me being me, I stuck it on Rizu Forest, and lo and behold, I was trying to sell pig food and I couldn't sell pig food because it's global, and I'd sold pig food on another map within the 48 hours. And here's me thinking, oh, the mod's broken, it's not actually working right. Oh yes, it was working spot on. So I have now amended the mod so that it no longer has that functionality. I will still use it as self-marketing. Yeah, I think it really is a very I think we're about there, aren't we? We're getting a bit carried away now because of the story. But yeah, it was one of those like paradoxes, and I was thinking I broke the mod, and then I'd go onto my testing map, which is this very map, obviously not this version, and I'd like try it, and I'd sell pig food, and it'd sell, and I'd like think, that's a bit odd. And then I looked at the mod again, and lo and behold, the penny finally dropped. That this, if you sell more than 20,000 and get more than 20,000 profits, it's going to stop allowing you to sell that for 2 whole months. Then the penny dropped, and I thought, oh, I get it. And then the penny, the real irony of the situation really dropped at that moment, which was the fact that obviously because it was now global and it's only a single mod, it's going to store parameters like a token for you to sort of like for the 2 months. So it doesn't matter what map you're on. If I'd have kept that line in, it would have like stopped working on all the other maps until the 2 days had gone, which I thought was quite There was a little bit of irony there, definitely. Right. Let's go through. We have fed our animals. We've literally to the top. That is absolutely stupendous. Talk about getting carried away. So we're going to keep an eye on the buffalo milk. Slurry is also on the rise, although we did put a lot in of the slurry, so that's amazing. Let's go through till July morning. We're only waiting for cotton. Oh, we ought to check the oils though and make sure that we have enough in the oil machines, because that is, after all, our main source of income at present. I am wondering whether or not we do actually go into cotton. We've only sort of got the two businesses, haven't we, really? And the milk business at present isn't really fantastic. Right, oh, the slurry's going up nicely, as is the milk. Now, that's more like 650 litres. Reproduction 70. Oh, they've just given birth. Wow, fantastic. Literally, yeah. Health 80%. 14. Of course, yeah, we did have 2 sets, didn't we? Wow, this is amazing. It really is. So 7, 14, 28, 35, 45, 49 animals now. Bearing in mind, we started the smallest of any that I have had on any Let's Play. We really did. So, ooh, butter's doing nicely. And buffalo milk still got, yeah, because we put a lot in, didn't we? Canola and sunflowers both good, and they're both now creeping up again, which is amazing. What have we got in the sales? Oh, wow, there's a beast. It's like having a mobile silo. 84,000. No, it's beyond our. Well, we could make a tidy amount of cash. Do we do? Well, I think it's silly not to, really. We are going to need the Massey, though, and it's going to struggle with the walkabout bin just a little, but we do need it for its front loader. So we don't need to feed our animals because we already know that we've put a shed load in. So let's go grab this and we'll do the wheeler dealing, which is quite amazing. But to be honest, it is going to enable us. I think we're actually not in a bad place for tractors. Because, yeah, this is the most different kind of farm that I've got on New Frontier. I mean, I suppose the other thing is if we were to ever buy... no, this is, yeah, it did that falling thing, didn't it? Don't know if we're going to be able to get it. Might need to reset it. We'll have a go, though. Sometimes you can sort of tease it and sort of trick it a little. Yeah, it's still obviously wrong that it does what it does when you drop a weight off. You are all weird. That's definitely not right. Yeah, so when I drop this off now, we ought to bring one of the other tractors up, really, to grab the things that can be pulled. And you, being as you are our largest, you would do nicely. So we won't see the little Massey struggle with a walkabout bin. Let's be quickly about this. I'm getting myself confused now as whether I would think we've just looked, yeah, 1,330. So we ought to be looking to see, because the milk can't build up nicely. It's in the red. Right, okay, that's all we need to see. Oh, hang on a minute. Sunflower oil. March. That's on that's... Oh, it's not, no, not a real high, is it? It's just green. Yeah, so I am going to start putting that down. I'm wondering whether or not I've been a little bit overzealous, but I think actually self-marketing, really, that was the whole point of it. Now, that's a lorry. We've not got a lorry, so that one we will have to forgo, but that one we can do. Let's move this monster that I've owned a couple of times. I owned it on... I did take it with me to combined counties, but I didn't use it at all. It is a bit of a... It's a little bit like my least favourite trailer. Yeah, I think it only takes, because it's an auger, it only takes certain things, doesn't it? Like certain things like stones and stuff like that. It really does not. So let's sell that, yes. And we will buy those 2 things. You first. And this we need your help for, Massey. And although it's big... It's about half, 33%, 34% head off. So that was probably about 100. I think that's the 105,000 one, isn't it? I think I was looking at them earlier, so I should know really. Ah, okay. It's quite temperamental, the strapping. You click your buttons and it doesn't always like listen to you clicking them. I don't know what it is. And I mean, it seems to. It was a little bit like when you used to grab things in FS25. You didn't always grab them straight away. You sometimes had to click them twice, and you knew you'd done it right. Fantastic. Grab the Kemper. We do indeed. And why are we? We've not even got. Oh, that's different. Why is that doing that? Wow, that is odd. That is really odd. What is that about? We've got a massive weight behind us. We've just... Looks like I should have unstrapped it. It's done something weird. But would you necessarily think that? I mean, that's it, isn't it? Would you necessarily think that? This time we'll unstrap it. Hopefully that will correct whatever weird imbalance has happened. Yeah, it's like the laws of physics are not quite right in this universe that giants have created. It definitely is like that. Definitely. Fantastic. Now then, there we go. Those two, I was saying this on Riverbend Springs. There are certain items. The 30,000 one would be worth selling. You'd get 3,000. The 8,000 one you would get 834 for approximately. So it's just I'm being choosy because I don't want to waste everybody's time, but I am going to do the things that are worth doing. So animals, we should still have loads of TMR in, and I think we'll have topped it up automatically. So everybody's happy. They're going to give birth soon. Obviously, the other two have only just given birth. And so, oh, wow, they've just become adults. Wow, amazing. Fantastic. Right, let's go through the morning. There's nothing we can do at all other than wheel and deal, which I don't mind if we do. Again, it is totally random, isn't it? But it is true. If you've got a pot of money, to be honest, you can make probably more money off this than you could with dependent upon luck. This is what I said when I did that bit of a my life, that was a really cracking. I just go to show mine does do the highs sometimes really well. You don't very often, mind you did see it occasionally with the others. Another Kemper? Wow. Again, same rules apply. We're going to go for the ones that are going to earn us the most. So that is... Let's grab the biggie. Let's not let the little Massey struggle. Yeah, I would like to hear from you all as well if this annoys you a lot. But I mean, I've got to be honest, it is one of those things that in Farming Simulator, or like any game, you're playing by a set of rules that really you're trying to get the best of those rules and get the best for your whatever it is in whatever game you're playing. Obviously, this is a Farming Simulator, but if you're allowed to make money this way, and it's there are certain ways that I always found are a little bit not cheaty exactly. In other games too, right, so we'll grab you. This time we want the Massey. We must remember to unstrap. And again, it really is totally, well, depends on two things. That you either can lend the money and that you can move the stuff from one place to another. Ooh, that's a little heavier. Yeah, which you would be. Cornheaders are rather monsters, aren't they, really? The way that I look at this is we may well get another vehicle out of this in time. It's and we've done all of our work, so it's one of those things. Well, would you not try to make profit for the farm? I just think you would. Now that I know these rules and I know that this is a valid way of making real money for the farm, it's I'm trying to embrace it. It's just a new aspect of the game that we never had before. Until giants sort of like say, nah, this is just too much. That's 5,000 we made off that. If this was a little bit more powerful, I might have actually kept it. It's a lovely little machine, though, I've got to be honest. I love the fact that it's got a 3. There was a beautiful little Sammy, I think it was the Golden in FS19, I actually quite liked. The only thing I didn't like about it was it was almost impossible to... It had an anti-roll bar on it, and it was almost impossible. Right, the buffalo milk is going up. How are we looking on... Ooh, we are looking good on selling that little lot. Let's sell. Let's sell whatever buffalo milk bottled. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. But it is what I did. Selling. Have we got enough in to do a ton? We have. That's sellers for a fortune. And butter, wow, 19 odd tons. This is going to make us an awful lot of cash in an hour. And also we've got those two to run across as well. Right, speed timer for an hour. Yeah, we have been waiting a few months for this to pop up. Ooh, 30-odd thousand. Not a bad little earner, is it really, when you consider? Let's go grab that Massey and let's take those two while we have the prices as good. No, it's not. We're higher up than that. Nope. No, that's not what I want to do. That's what I want to do. Right, let's get this done. Get this also. It's 202,000. That's a rare place for us to be, is it not? Very rare. We've also got quite a lot of bales, which, yeah, we can also need. At this point, actually, the straw. How are we doing for straw with the animals? I don't think we put any in, did we? No, we didn't. We should do. I think that bit of spare TMR that was in there is obviously now gone. Whilst we're here, let's grab the 2 tons of milk. I've got to be honest, although it's quite a poor yield from buffalo milk, the fact it's as creamy as it is and it makes butter like it does really makes it absolutely fantastic. It's one of those, again, if you use the little dairy though from Giants, it's stifled, that you won't sort of see it. It's only when I was looking at the mods themselves that I thought, oh my life, that is tremendous. You can see it if you look closely enough. I mean, as in like in the recipe. But right, Smashing. Let's take this 2 tons. Is there a back way in there? Can we actually sneak across? Let's have a look. It's not much further anyway, even if there isn't. I doubt there is. It's just strange about shops. It's very rarely a back entrance. The only one that was one of my favourite maps in FS19 where you actually had 2 or 3 ways into the shop. It was quite phenomenal. I still haven't put any fences around here, have I? Now then, which, I think it's the other side. Productions and bales and things, but luckily for us, this is not really gonna... Yeah, it's not going to be hard to pick this up, is it? But I'm sure it's here. It is. Fantastic. Yeah, butter's not worth that much, just 1,000 a pop, but it's still, when you're making it like we are with these, now that really does make it something special. Right, food. Oh, we're still at very high. Okay, let's grab the... Do we need to put the milk in, or have we already got plenty in? We've got 3 tons left. No, you would, wouldn't you? Let's do the jobs that we've got to do, basically. Let's grab another TMR as well. This is all we've got to do. Feed them and make sure that we put the milk in to earn cash like that. And then, yeah, I mean, that's what I say, that was 40-odd thousand. That's a good little earner from a dairy. Especially on hard economy, that would have been 80,000 if this was normal economy. So that's a little bit special. Yeah, I'd just like to get us to the month of harvest, which I believe is quite late. Is it October or? Yeah, it is October, November. That's what my plan was. I didn't really think that we'd be like building an empire up to 203,000 at this particular time. Yeah, I've just been playing with like the mods all evening because I was looking on Netflix and all the rest of it. And I thought, oh, there's no. I watched a couple of programs and I thought I could just like finish those mods off, so I did. And there's still quite a bit for me to do. Next, I would like to do the BI brand properly, so it's a proper brand. That when you go in the store, you see the BI brand like we've done on the buildings. I've actually done the icon already, but I need to create a brand. And Lambo Mods he did actually do an article on this, so I'm going to have a look at it so that I can build a proper brand. Let's let that go and let's go grab that milk. And my tanker is working as well as having the BI brand sticker on it now, which is fantastic. Yes, this was broken. It's weird. Your modding is so difficult, so much as you miss one little thing off and all hell breaks loose, and it literally would not fill. I was thinking, why is this not doing it well? I still don't know what I hadn't done, but I just basically kept doing it until I'd got it all right, and the game liked it, and kept working through the errors, and yeah, it's now working properly. No errors at all. I did the same with the production. One of my silos kept on coming up with lots of errors, so I just kept on working through each error until there were no longer errors. I came into the game the last time, there was absolutely... Oh, yeah, I'll give you a joke. This is how modding is. The last error that it showed me was that the case of the word silo was incorrect. So I'd got to... I spelt silo, the I3D, with a little s, but inside the thing I'd put it with the other way around. I'd put it with a little s, but I'd put it as a big S inside the XML file, which tells the game how to actually use my thing. And giant, that is how picky it is. It said your case is wrong. I'm like, oh, great. So I came in the time after, and there were no errors at all. I was well pleased. It's so... And that just goes to show the magnitude of sometimes the errors are really not terribly, big. Right, so let's go through. We've now got that topped up till September. Haven't we got anything normal to sell about August? Isn't it? No, it's November, December. So it'll be after a harvest. Yes, I'm wondering if we'll make more with the cotton making clothes than we will for selling it. I'm all for that. All my life. We're having a cracking time with the wind. It was, yeah, amazing. Ooh. That's a beaut, that is, isn't it? I mean, it's one of the most dearest things I've ever known. But it is a nice bit of kit, isn't it? It's not worth as... What have we got? We've got that beauty... Oh, we've got the giant, haven't we? So we could, in that case, actually sell it for some profit. It's true, I'd forgotten we got the big... I mean, it's a no-till. That's the one thing... Yeah, that's the one advantage it's got. But we've got enough cultivators and that, and the ploughs that we've... I mean, I would like a larger one. That's the one thing I would like to say, that like a... I'd like to own this one time, literally, because it is a very beautiful bit of kit. And obviously the no-till to me is like, it's the perfect machine because it's sort of cultivating as you go in, and I do like that. That's my favourite type. One of these days I will own one. But it really would have cleared us out. Fantastic. I mean, that's a lot of cash that we're going to leave. Right, so September. Animals, we're as close to full as possible. So 724 litres. That is going up. It is. It was 600 and something. So, they're going to give birth in the morning. They're back to 20%. They're 30. And they're 55% the way through puberty. Let's go through to October, where we may see... No, it could be October. I think it will be. We planted this early, so... We were... Oh, did we? No, I think we did March, which means we would be November. Wow, that went quiet. Oh, my life, that's 3 months on the trot where we've done really well. Ooh. It's only a little one, isn't it? Oh, wow. We've got... You can see my mods as, like, in the sales. Wow, I never realised. I was talking about this the other day, like saying... I wouldn't normally do this, but it does seem highly appropriate that we can actually grab the two things together. We will definitely buy that. Right, that is my second lead tractor, the fence on Riverbend Springs, so I will be very honoured if we can afford that. I would gladly, because again, front 3-point link, it's such an advantage. Do love the challenges. They still can work really hard, but there's so many jobs that not having that front 3-point link seriously limits you. Right, let's not attack the Cormick, our lead tractor. I don't want to upset it. So sell you first, sell you second, and then we'll buy you. And that, now that is the manure spreader. We're going to buy them both. I'm going to keep it standard. Oh, wow, that didn't cost us. Wow. No, I'm happy with that. That's for future providence. Fantastic. Excellent. That is... No, but it will need upgrading. And I don't mind if we do, to be honest. Yeah, you always get them like seemingly at the lowest level. Now that trailer is a beautiful bit of kit. I think it just about fits in this... The BI Maximus. I am going to do a larger model. I want to go the way that H2 Studios did with the 70 tonner. It was one of the most useful size. This is almost 50 tons. So again, very useful size. Not too big, a little bit cheeky, but it is bigger on the inside, which is of course what BI industry stands for. It is our speciality, so Nearly sold that then. Customize. You are. Yeah, I knew we'd have to. 17. Front ladder attacher. No, that's just 17,000. So we're down to 160,000, but we have got quite a lot of kits to actually show for this. This little foray, all repaired. So that, I would say, was quite a victory now, I would imagine. I would imagine that we are very dark green on this. We are, it's not terribly. It is ready though, so. Cows, let's have one look. And also prices should, yeah, I think we can do, wow, the slurry's doing well. 57,000. Milk is up to 1,480. They have just given birth to those final 7. They're up to 30, 40. Absolutely amazing. And they're whizzing through puberty. Absolutely phenomenal. Right, so one more month, I think we'll do it. I think we're all right for food. We've sort of overdone it, haven't we, really? So I'm quite happy with that. So prices on our, I think the oils will be just coming up. Yeah, they are just coming up now. Buffalo milk, how are we doing in that? I'd imagine. Yeah, we need to. Let's just go and grab that milk and stick that in. Again, this is the only thing. Obviously, it took us years to build that 8 odd tons up, so it really is. It's not surprising that now we've made such profit, but obviously the herd is getting larger. This is going to be sort of becoming where we're going to get 1,000 litres a day, and that really at that point will make quite a bit of cash. Fantastic. Right, so we're going to go through till November, and then I'm going to leave it. We are going to, yeah, we're not seeing. I haven't seen many. I don't think I've. Oh, I have. I did see one cotton harvester once. It was actually sale. So last sleep. I should have gone to 9 o'clock because it gets dark now. Still, I don't think we need to worry because we're going to be leasing a cotton harvester and we'll be in that for hours. The coming session is going to be a bit of a monster. I may as well do it myself. There's really no point in like doing it for the workers, so it's going to be. Oh, that's 4 months on the trot. Then I'll have to get through some Kempers. Yeah, we've got a baler, haven't we? I'm just trying to apologise for the silence, but why am I doing this? Because it's just strange because I've sold this case twice today. Yeah, I upgraded it. I've got Frankenmuth on. I've got a little bit of a it's going to be one of those let's plays I do every now and again. So sell and don't want anything. Fantastic. And I think that'll do us. Yeah, when we've sold that, I think what we'll do is we shall lease. We basically what my point was we will basically have paid for the leasing cost of the cotton harvester with the wheeling and dealing we've just done. So I quite like that. It's quite amazing. Fantastic. I know we're going to spend a fortune now, I know. Right, okay, let's look for the cotton harvester. 40 grand, something like that it's going to be. I'm just guessing. I've not done it in this bit FS25. Everything is expensive, so I'm really expecting this to be a little bit pricey. Cotton. Oh, at least they've still got my favourite, the case. Oh, 24,735. Fantastic. Now that I don't know, normally I'd use a telehandler to grab these and stick them on a trailer. We can, that's true, we can convert our original one. So the fields are white. So I have the pleasure of actually doing these, and we shall see how well we do with the cotton next session. Yeah, amazing. I would definitely call that a win. Animals, let's just check them before we leave. I would do them. Yeah, let's just fill them up, just so as we've done due diligence. But let's also grab the milk as we're passing. I know there's going to be 700 odd litres or something. I imagine it could be slightly more. That's why I'm interested. I'm interested in seeing. Yeah, so it's gone up another 100 litres. Fantastic. So our team of tractors is gone up by one as well. Equipment's rounding out nicely. Yeah, we've certainly got enough trailers, I think. I just couldn't resist that. 12,000 for a 48 tonner is just too good to be true. The other thing is, I don't know, we bought the other way around. That has got a manure spreader on it, 24 metre, and that's another 27,000. So really, that would be amazing. It would. But yeah, I think we'd have to buy the manure at the minute. Although, I suppose if I kept the straw topped up, which I could, we could. Yeah, whilst it's broken, I have got a plan to actually give us manure. Yeah, a mod. And I have got it done, so we could have a look at this. Yeah, quite. And that is where we're going to leave it. Yeah, smashing. What a cracking session. I would not have believed that we were going to be up there, bought trailers, bought tractors, and still be 183,000 after leasing the cotton harvest. That is quite amazing. So yes, all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.